In this video, we will show the steps required to view the hardware key information, update subscription data, and activate new license modules for the Sizer Electric software. Sizer Electric manages the usage license for its different modules, as well as the license validity period, through the USB hardware key supplied with the software. Using this key, you can enable the use of software modules, add new modules to the suite, and extend the subscription period. By checking the hardware key information, you can accurately read the renewal date of your current subscription. For any of the steps described below, it is important to note that the USB key must be physically connected to a USB port on the computer. In the case of network installations, this procedure must be performed on the server, or the key must be temporarily connected to a local computer for updating and then returned to the server afterward. We will begin with the most basic function, which is monitoring the hardware key. From the main menu, select Tools, and then choose Hard Key Status from the submenu. This will open a window displaying, in the upper right corner, the license number encoded in the key. This number should be used as a reference for technical support, questions, and clarifications with the customer attention area. In the section, below a table with two columns is displayed. The first column lists the modules enabled on the key, and the second column shows the expiration date for each module, which corresponds to the subscription validity period. Next, we will review the process for performing the annual subscription renewal of the Sizer Electric license. This process is carried out using a file referred to in the software as mage, which is extracted from the USB key and must be sent via email to Sizer Electric in order to update the subscription expiration date stored on the key. To obtain this file, run the latest version of the software with the USB key inserted into the computer's USB port. From the main menu, select Tools, then License, and finally, Obtain Image. A file browser window will appear, prompting you to specify the file name where the license information will be saved. The file will have the extension .c2v, which stands for Customer to Vendor. Save the file with a name of your choice in a known location on your computer. The .c2v file now contains the license information in an encrypted format. This file must be sent by email to activation@sizerelectric.com. It is important to note that while the key update process is being performed, you may continue using the software without any restrictions. This file will be decoded, and within a maximum of 24 hours, you will receive a new file by email with the extension .V2C, which stands for Vendor to Customer. This file will contain either the subscription renewal, or the activation of newly purchased modules. Once you receive the updated .V2C file by email, save it to a known location on your computer. To update the hardware key, once again ensure that the USB key is inserted into the computer's USB port and that the red LED is illuminated, indicating that the key is active. Then run the software and select Tools from the main menu. From the submenu, choose License, and finally select Update Hard Key. This will open a file browser window where you must locate the image file. In the dialog box displayed, select the .v2c file received by email and click Open. The software will read the file and update the information stored on the hardware key. Once file validation is complete, a message will be displayed indicating that the key update or renewal has been completed successfully. At this point, your license activation will be released, allowing continued access for the next 365-day period, and the license may be used on any computer with the latest version of the software installed. To verify that the changes to your hardware key were applied correctly, from the main menu select Tools, and then choose Key Status from the submenu. In the monitoring window, you can confirm the subscription expiration dates and activated modules. If, when inserting the USB key, the key is not recognized, meaning the LED does not turn on, this may indicate an issue with the drivers used to read the hardware. To resolve this issue, you can reinstall the drivers. To do so, navigate to the drivers folder located in the directory where the software was installed. The default installation path is C:\program files, x86, \sizer, version number, for example, Sizer 6.01. Locate the drivers folder and run the file named reinstall_driver.bat. This will reinstall the hardware key drivers. It is recommended to restart the computer afterward to ensure all files are updated correctly. These are the basic concepts required to update the USB hardware key for the Sizer Electric software. Thank you for your attention to this video. We also recommend watching the video on hardware key management and administration for a complete understanding of how to use the Sizer Electric software.